took Qs and SPY. And if you really pay attention to this one, I'm going to explain essentially the mechanics of how to look for trades and how things set up. I find that that's one of the biggest hurdles as a new trader. And yeah, there's a huge list of those hurdles, but this is one where people don't quite understand how to wait for these stocks to actually set up. So if you pay attention this one for a free video, this is pure gold. So hopefully everyone's paying attention. So let's get into the charts here. One sec, folks, one sec. Okay, so now that we are into the charts, I'm going to start to explain the trades that we took. So our first trade here was on Qs. Okay, now I'm going to zoom in on the entries now that you can see the full chart, and I've explained why I like to do that. So now I'm into the chart. You can see I started averaging in. This was our entry level. Always keep in mind that these levels, these blue levels that you see up on my charts, are placed prior to the market open. This isn't after the fact. These are our trade plans that I give at 9 a.m. East every morning for the members, and then we wait for these trades to trigger. Now, Qs opens up and it's just consolidating. SPY opens up and it holds and pushes. And I said that's what I wanted. So this kind of triggers the trade plan. Okay. So what I then was looking for before we get into the Qs trade was for SPY to push, let it squeeze out because it held the highs of the previous day and it's above all-time highs. You're going to get a squeeze from shorts jumping in on it. And then they see that it held, so it pushes. So that's the first thing. Next thing I want, if you follow my cursor, I don't want to go long into that previous close. I don't want that. It's too high up. The risk is too extended to the next level down. It's too far away. We don't want that. What we then want to watch for is a failure of the previous close. Now that starts things, okay? This is where the ball starts rolling. With SPY failing the previous close, I then said, let it wash out. Once it breaks the low here, all of this volume for the morning, right where my cursor is waving back and forth, there's a lot of volume there. Once that breaks, because retail traders generally do not have any trade plans, nor do they hold any type of proper risk in their trade, they will bail immediately. That's what they did. That then will create speed and distance. As it washes through, Qs, as it's selling off now, because SPY already pulled back, we're starting to bail because the one market, SPY, broke that level of volume. You're going to have a quick sell-off. You will have speed and distance. That will trigger it. SPY washes. That will bring Qs into the level to go long. There is a trend level there. That trend level is an important level. That amount of distance is the same on both SPY and Qs. So you see how I'm starting to put the puzzle pieces together for you? Now, when Qs comes into this level, which is the trade that I took, and yes, I started averaging in early because I want to get a massive amount of size. Now, it didn't turn out to be a huge trade, but that's okay. I misjudged where I should have sized in, where I started to size in. I hit it with too many contracts. I should have been a little more patient, but that's okay. So high conviction trade into that level, I execute the long. This is that trade. So beautiful trade, excellent execution, other than starting in a little bit, not too early on it. I'm fine with where I started in, but too much size where that I started in. Okay. So if I would have waited to apply that pressure more so at that level, but what I didn't want to do is miss that, have it bounce and rip straight off that level. I know there is going to be volume into that level. Okay. So that's the trade. Now, with Qs bouncing, now this is the second part of the trade, guys. When Qs bounces off of that level, it is obviously going to come up. That's what SPY will do. SPY will also come up, and it's going to bump its head. It's going to retest into the previous close. There, we will be able to capture a short, which we did. Going into the short, hammered size, major size on this one. High conviction trade. Not a lot of follow through. I wasn't expecting a lot of follow through. We're still holding up high. There's a lot of shorts in this. They're going to recognize, professional shorts are going to actually recognize this. For the traders that actually know what the fuck they're doing and understand the mechanics of these charts, they will recognize where they can get in short. The exact same place we got in short. It's not gonna have a lot of follow through. You need to get in and out very quickly, but it is a high odds of success setup. So locking in $7,720 on this SPY trade, and on Qs, locking in $2,720 on that. Beautiful, beautiful day if you understand the mechanics of how this stuff actually works. So for those that are struggling out there, that are continuously watching these recaps, this is the level of trading that you receive at Tricktrades. Nobody does this better. Straight up, full stop. The amount of education that you receive, the live screen share, the trade recaps, the scans in the evening, the video lesson library, the full course of boot camp. Now we're introducing Size Up, which is our sizing strategy. Now in the afternoon or late morning session, we have our afternoon moderator come in and dissect and help traders get to that next level of sizing up. The ones that may be feeling that they're falling behind, we have a no trader left back guarantee. We will not leave any trader that joins our service hanging back. As long as they are open to receiving that help, we're there for them. That's what we want to do. What we want to bring to the day trading space is the university of day trading. That's what it is. And people want to throw that shit around, but a lot of the education, I'm sure you guys have tried a lot of these services, it sucks. It's horrible. It doesn't do anything. It's a bunch of setup. There's no strategy there. There's no real skill. That's the difference. That's what separates Tricktrades. So if you want to come learn in a professional environment with traders that are dedicated to your success and can get you to a $600 per day average income in 5.5 months, and if you follow that, that is gospel. It will happen. Come to tricktrades.com. Adios, folks.